Good morning. My name is Garrett, and we're going to be discussing the anatomy of the sheep's brain. Bear with me, I don't have a helper, so I'll do the best I can. All right. So first, I'm going to switch over my hands here so I get two hands to work this. My sheep's brain did not come with a full set of the dura and pia mater, only on the bottom, but you have the dura mater, which is the outermost layer of the meninges, followed by the arachnoid layer, which is a shiny membrane, and then the pia mater, which is the innermost membrane that sits on the brain itself. So, getting right into it, we have the cerebrum, which is the big part right up here, and you have your sulcus, which are the little grooves that are denoted with the little looking black bits there, and then the gyrus, which are the little ridges on the brain. From there you have the longitudinal fissure, which runs the length of the cerebrum, and from the next item will be your lateral hemispheres. You have the lateral hemisphere on the right and the left. Then behind that you have your cerebellum back here, and then you have lateral hemispheres on that as well. And then between the cerebrum and the cerebellum, where my pointer finger is, in there you have your vermis. Running the length, well, not the length, but under the brain right in here, you have your brain stem, and that leads into your spinal cord, which is right here. When you put them together, you can get a good look at it. Right there. And if you flip her over, you can not really make out your dorsal or ventral, or ventral will be on the back side, dorsal will be on the front side roots. From there, we have the midbrain. Flip her over, and you have your cerebral pinnacle, which is right in there, and your pons, which is right here. Then your medulla oblongata, which is right up behind the pons back here. Your pituitary gland will be right on here. Came off when I pulled the meninges off. And on the back to the brain, we're going to talk about the little cranial nerves. Up in the front here, you have the olfactory nerve. And then you have your olfactory bulbs, boom and boom. Next, you have your optic nerve. You can get a good look of it here on the meninges. You got one on one side, one on the other for the eyes. And then you have your optic chiasm right here in the middle where they meet, and then your optic tract that goes back. From there you have your ocular motor, which is, you can kind of see it there, and it would be right back in here on the brain. And then you have your trochlear. I think you can get a good look at that. No. Well, maybe right here, yeah. Trochlear, and then behind that would be your trigeminal. And then your abducens would be back here. Nope, that's nothing. From there, you get into the interior of the brain, where you have all the white matter in here and your gray matter is on the outside. from here you have the we'll zoom in for you. You have your corpus callosum, your septum pellucidum, your lateral ventricle. Your choroid plexus would run down like this in a sort of C shape. Your third ventricle right under that plexus. And then you have your thalamus and your hypothalamus below it. And then moving back, you have in the cerebellum your arbor vitae, kind of looks like a tree, arbor, Latin root. And then under that you have your fourth ventricle right there. And then your cerebral aqueduct runs back in there. That is the anatomy of your sheep's brain. I hope I wasn't too shaky and I did the best I could. Thank you. Have a good day.